A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Hunter Strickland, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's Craig Gentry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, left fielder Craig Gentry.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Ball one. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit to third. There's Sandoval. And a rather easy first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Tim Beckham comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent, he's got a great zone, and he's well respected across the board.
And Spann will haul this one away for route number 2.
Batting third, right fielder Mark Trumbo.
Now at the plate, Mark Trumbo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. High in the air out to center field. Spann is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Kevin Gausman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence, as he'll kick off the home half of inning number 1.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hit on the ground to third. Machado is there, and he's retired here, 1 away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Castillo. And the throw is in time. Hennick is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Span on the run. 1 away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And at second base, Joe Panic. Joe Baseball. This guy's a gym rat. He catches the ball, turns the pivot, but he doesn't make mistakes for you. Seems like he's always in the game, making the right decisions.
Here's Chris Davis now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. 0-1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. At the plate, Buster Posey. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gossman.
First baseman, Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the catcher, Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gentry has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Wonderful shot there over the top of the Golden Gate Bridge. Back now on the show for the start of the 3rd inning. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore, it is Posey, and he's got it for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that?
Castillo.
1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Lifted in the air out to right. Pence has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 39, Kevin Gausman.
In now, Kevin Gausman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Jarrett Parker. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Stepping up now, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him. And now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch strike 3. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down.
Into the box, Hunter Strickland. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gentry, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Craig Gentry. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Posey has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hunter Pence.
Hit in the air to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in for his second at bat, Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The center fielder, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1, 2, 3 through 4. So stepping in, Manny Machado. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
13, Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on the fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Therefore, it is Posey, and he's got it for the first out. Now in the box, Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Panic is there for it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Buster Posey.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Posey got caught out in front here as this is going to be in the seats, a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. And he's set down, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He pulls this one into right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that first pitch single right there, something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Davis has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Digging in to try it again, Jarrett Parker. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Adam Jones.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's another 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Wellington Castillo stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. High pop-up. Strickland has a play. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 39, Kevin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Gossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy.
I got the count 0-2.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3. Digging in for his second at bat, Nick Hundley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nick Hundley.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, a great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Joe Panic is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed, but he had the patience to lay off them. Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
A high fastball is in there.
If he can keep hitting the corner with that 2-seam fastball, it's going to be really effective. But if he leaves it out over the middle of the plate, it could be a dangerous spot.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 2.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Right side, played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no run. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll start the 7th. Mark Melanson comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And this is fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul off to the right. Now here it comes. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's a high pop-up. Melanson has a play, 1 away.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parker over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Fouled straight back. Here it comes. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. Ready once again, Buster Posey. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Buster Posey.
Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Gentry, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 35.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Here's Manny Machado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Manny Machado.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. This is such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, he is just being way too aggressive and not staying with the ball in the zone. He's already got 2 strikeouts, and he comes up there and swings this one out of the zone. Not a good game so far.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Jonathan Scope is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Popped high in the air. Panic is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Orioles strike for 1 on the home run by Machado. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and it's now digging in once again, Jarrett Parker. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Nick Hundley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score. As there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So Hunter Pence will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
This is the one advantage the National League has, I believe, in an interleague game. Here's a pitcher, gets a base hit. He's used to hitting. The American League is kind of sitting there going, this is how you do it, guys.
Digging in now, Hunter Pence. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
0-2, here it is. And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats foul. Another 0-2 coming. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Castillo.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now. And he'll load a fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Trey Mancini will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Trey Mancini.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Span is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Here's Craig Gentry. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
Foul back. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
53, Zach Britton.
Here's Joe Panik. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Panik a bit out in front here as this will be fouled down the right side and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the tying run is aboard here in the 9th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Gentry moving in. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he is out at second base. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Runner breaks for third. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Baltimore get the win despite only mustering 1 hit. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a